welcome back. Well, as you saw, the word mix solution was radiator. Heats your house but cools your car. Now, a good cup of coffee can certainly brighten up your brain, but the language of coffee can be fascinating too, can't it, David?
Look, whenever I see a new word or a word that has a mysterious origin, I just want to know the backstory. And in the case of cappuccino, which is a popular choice, it actually derives from cappuccio, the Italian for hood, due to the frothy head that sits on top of the coffee. And it's the same reason why we have the Capuchin order of the Franciscan monks.
And isn't there a Capuchin monkey?
There is, and they also have the white hood. Now, the other choice of coffee, and my personal favourite, is the macchiato. And again, we turn to the Italian. It literally means stained. It's where we get the word immaculate from, meaning without spot, without stain. So if you wish to be highbrow, you could actually turn to your barista and say, I don't feel like a hooded, I'll prefer a stained today.
Or in my case, just a flat white, thanks.
Or a flat white.
Thank you, David. Well, we're moving on, and our scores stand at the moment. Chris on 10, Elaine on 18 points as we go to our next letter game. And this time, Elaine, your choice.
Fabulous. Lily, can I please have a vowel?
You can, thanks Elaine, starting with an E.
A consonant?
R.
Another vowel?
A.
A vowel?
O.
A consonant?
Another R.
Another consonant?
C.
A vowel?
Another A.
And another vowel, thanks.
E, and finally...
A consonant, thank you.
Finally, a W, thank you.
And we'll start the clock. How many that time, Elaine?
A 5-letter word?
And Chris?
A 5 as well, yeah.
Okay, let's start with your 5, Chris.
Tower.
And Elaine?
Racer.
Racer. David, 2 good ones there.
Both fine. Let me double check racer. I found career for a possible 6, as well as wearer, one who wears something. And a racer is perfectly, he said, fine. So well played. 5 for both.
Excellent. 5 points each. On to the next letter game, and this time, your selection, Chris.
Thanks, Richard. Lily, can I have a consonant first, please?
You can, thanks Chris, starting with an F.
An F and a vowel, thanks.
A.
Consonant, please.
B.
Vowel, thanks.
E.
Consonant.
S.
Vowel, thanks.
O.
And a consonant.
T.
Vowel.
U.
And another vowel, thanks.
And finally, a vowel E.
Thanks, Lily. Let's start the clock. How many, Chris?
I've got a 5.
Elaine?
And another 5.
Both on 5. What was yours? Chris?
Boast.
And Elaine?
Beast.
Boast. Beast. Very similar. Anything different, David?
Today's show is brought to us by the letter B. No boast and beast, no troubles. And I think after the obtuse word of muriate, it's only fair we get obtuse as well.
We like obtuse. So, 5 points each for both Chris and Elaine. Our scores at the moment, Chris on 20, Elaine on 28. So, with close scoring in the last couple of rounds, it's time for our next numbers game. And this time, Elaine, your choice.
I would like to have 4 large numbers and 2 small, thanks, Lily.
4 large and 2 small. Feeling brave today, Elaine. Starting with the smalls, 7, 4, and the 4 large, 125, 75 and 50. No surprises there. And the target number is 750.
30 seconds to find a solution. How did you go, Elaine?
I blanked out.
So not very close at all.
Not very well.
But Chris, it looked like the opposite for you because once again your pen was down very early. So can we assume you're right on target?
I did get 750, yeah.
Take us through your method if you would, please.
Okay, 7 times 100.
7 times the 100 gives you 700.
Plus 50.
And add the 50 gives you 750.
That is a very, very neat solution indeed. I don't think anyone can argue with that.
No.
Congratulations, Chris. You couldn't have done it any quicker, could you, Lily?
Can't improve on perfection.
That is perfection. So 10 points for Chris. Elaine on 28. Chris just pulling ahead, 30 points. It's time for another word mix for you now, and this time it's cast pale. The clue, large letters and big cities. We'll be back after the break.